My baby is for you, and I only. That's our nigga in the picture. That nigga like my only love for you, my only my dear, that I love you. Yeah.
I take it this is not a social call.
Um, I need a favor.
Wow, I didn't know we were such good friends, Rona. Because if we were, you would know I give head before I give favors, and I didn't give my best friend's head, so chance of you're getting a favor right now is pretty fucking slim. I might try just telling me what you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Shorty, what you really want?
What you really
Shorty,
want?
what you really need? I see you sitting over
Over
there.
there.
My, put
Something in your hair.
My,
Yeah, yeah, shorty. Yeah, I really care. Shorty, I really care.
Girl, get your friend, let's have a double dare. This a three tissue issue.
Nah, ain't no raccoon burgers in Virginia.
Breezing, not a porn star, but my sex
Sex
game's
game's official.
Put those press in my face so I can
So I
lick
can
you, stick you with my
with my
pickle.
missile.
Come on, girl, this is sticker. Put it in your mouth, the ear, the puss. Then take it to the back
of the bus.
Toys off the kids, I'm after those freaks and lusts. 10 rounds with that pussy, I'm
gonna
gonna
beat it up.
Cook it up, put it on the plate to eat it up.
Eat it up.
Strawberries, peaches, and
Peaches
cream.
and cream.
Fuck more than 4 bitches at one time, that's my dream. Shorty, what you really want? Shorty, what you really need? I see you sitting over there, ma. Let me put something in your hair. My
Shorty, I really care. Shorty,
I really care. My
shorty.
We gon' do it from the front side and the back. Have you slobbing my man who I grab in my sack. Used to picture mine, but don't worry, girl, you can
Grab on the back.
Going more than 9 innings when I'm up
When
in
I'm
that.
like that.
I got more than 1 million ways to skin that cat. Treat it like a pretzel when I'm bending the back. Treat that coot like dough. That's why I need it and feed it, making it and squeezing. And I bury it, butter my meat in it. Breathing, I'm dominant, but I'm in the breezing. I'm smart the slut, I'm in the sleazing. Girl, shorty, what you really want? Shorty, what you really need? I see you sitting over there, ma. Let me put something up in your hair, ma. Shorty, I really care, shorty. New York, Long Island, with me. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Don't push me, cause I'm
Close
close
to the edge.
Virginia.
2026
You with me?
Well, it's 2026 to the death and beyond that.
I'm beyond crack and weed.
To weed,
Quarter sack of speed.
seed,
I legalize my game to
fulfill my need.
Give me some space so
So breeze and can breathe.
I was all alone, nobody
Believing in me.
I'm from Hempstead, same place as
Prodigy, product, free and beat.
Long Island, I swear to God,
But God will produce the best.
The Bronx had D Fresh and KRS. He had Public
Enemy number one.
Queens had the two crew. Let me refresh your memories.
Long Island had crews too.
De La Soul, 98 Posse, leaders of the new school. Granddaddy IU. When I was a young man, wanted to be just like you.
To be just like you. Rakim turned me to a microphone fiend.
Marcy told me she was a friend
too.
Man, she caught the
Caught the vapors.
Breezing. I was torn from the
Loin of a hater.
My pops
Would have been one of the greatest, and I say this if it wasn't because of addiction.
I bet none of you faggots will listen. Breezing, I'm cool. Let me make my prediction. I'm hot. Like cotton trees on
Suffering and picking.
Like bitches screaming, you
Hurting me when you step in the dicky.
Purr my when I'm rough with the kitten. And you won't
On fire, girl.
I'm gonna grab those mittens. And I won't stop to the
Bronze,
game
what it
sold up
do,
and the block
Bronze?
is hitting. No foul language in the spot is forbidden. Come on, girl, you know what's going on. Yeah, no
food in the fridge, but there's pots in the kitchen.
Come on, listen.
Listen, nigga.
And there's a difference with us and them, man. You know what I'm saying? We organize. bunch of stupid motherfuckers, man. They can't handle no business. You already did that drug shit and that fucking hand-to-hand bullshit, man. You want cake, B? What you want, cake? You want fucking cake, man?
Yeah.
At the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party. All I want is a little bit too. And at the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party.
Right.
All I want is a little bit of you.
You. Listen, ma, I know you ain't tryna fuck with these lames. Jump in the violence, get some weed and something to drink. You got a man, girl? That don't mean nothing to me. I'ma make my move just as soon as he leave. Any of your soul just as soon as you breathe. If I gave it up tomorrow, girl, would you do it for me? Freezing words flow like water, fluidly. And the world seem new to me. Peekaboo, girl, and you knew it was me. I'm digital now, locked down uptown with a USB. When I met you, girl, should've been you and me. When you and I first, that brings unity. I see the look in your eye, girl. Know you feeling me? Got me spitting words like in a spelling bee. Got my soul trapped like a refugee. Locked down, sold out like a refugee. Yeah.
All I want is a little bit too. At the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party. All I want is a little bit too.
Just a little bit.
At the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party.
That's right, girl.
And all I want was a little bit of you.
You. After the club, let's go back to the lab. I know your man ain't seen you a minute and he's mad. After I dump, girl, I'ma put you right in the cab. But first I gotta make sure you got my map. I swear, girl, this is no one night thing. I wanna meet your mother and your dad. They heard I'm from the street, so they might think I'm bad. Even though I'm angry, don't think that I'm mad. And I know I lost a lot, but I'm glad for what I have. So at the after party, after you and him party, we gon' party. Dip out, girl. Come on, just jump on my
Harley.
Yeah.
Jump on my Harley. And all I want is a little bit too. And at the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party. One is a little bit too.
And at the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party.
Right. You know what it is. He almost here, y'all. Coming. We coming. Yeah. FBA, Breeze Omega. You know, on the old me. Yeah. You know? What it do? Only one, Just Jay, beloved. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm different, but y'all focused on the old me. The Laker dynasty, the Shaq and the Kobe. Perpetual oyster, yeah, that's the rollie. You riding waves, chasing dicks like Moby. Yeah, I'm in the dark, sounding like a shinobi.
Yeah.
In your heart, I'm the one that you know, G. Fill the packs and the scats with the
Cow
OGs.
Dog, what it do,
Cow
Cow Dog?
Breathe, scat pack, scream at
Cow Dog in the house.
You should have seen the truth straight through the wire. You know, country for old
Old
men.
men.
No one's gonna hire.
Higher.
Feeling the sweat, wet with the spire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundational black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin. They're banging on the gates of hell. Letterman.
Tears of a clown,
But I'm still smiling. Volume at a 10 while the world stays silent.
Go ahead, let him spit words like Letterman. Professional black, call me a
Call me a veteran.
Banging on the doors of hell, let 'em
Let 'em
in.
in.
I seen the snakes, I seen them
Shed
shed
skin.
skin. How they get close like they next to
Next to
kin,
kin,
but
they messy.
Messy with the games they playing. Burrito styles, I'm only one of many. Needles child, and I ain't falling for a penny. Keeping down, but it's so proud. They hate the black, cause we so loud. So I turn up the volume. Percocet, Oxy, Valium. Tears of a clown, keep the smile in the stadium. Blame it on my phone while you keep asking. I'm a king in the dark, y'all just acting. Oh.
Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Foundation of black walking straight through the fire.
I see the snakes, I
see them skin there, banging on the gates of hell, let 'em in.
Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling.
Volume at a 10 while the world stay silent. Yeah. Uh-oh. Only one judge. Fuck it up.
Truth teller, but they calling me a liar. Found that shit on black walking straight through the fire. I see the snakes, I see them shed skin there. Banging on the gates of hell, let 'em in. Tears of a clown, but I'm still smiling. Volume 10, world stay silent.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Breeze Omega.
Check it. I wrote this hopeless
Filled with the dominance.
Frappuccino flow. Yeah, you know who the codist is.
Filled with the dominance.
Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Five, that Cinco box round your head, we see the dots. Movement mechanical, dancing like a casino box. New Jack City vibes, watching how that Nino plots. He ain't a gangster, he just knows the local spots. But now we singing to the feds, talking to the cops, chasing after clout. Why? Is that how you get your props? Now you're locked away, someone else took your slot. That ain't a circle, it's a pit where the bodies rot. I wrote this hopeless, filled with the dopiness, Frappuccino flow, yeah. You know who the coldest is. Grandma screaming bingo while we playing for the win. From the pachinko parlors back to where the plots begin. Yeah. I wrote this hopeless. Immerse you in the heat, dead in the desert sand. That's what the curse do when you're in a lonely land. Steel walls, iron talons, now they can't hurt you. Cause you've been through the fire, you know what that hurt do. Popping the pearl, stop, tell me what's the worth, dude. I'm mapping out the earth, longitude and latitude. Dungeon explorer, checking all your attributes. Can you form a strategy, build up a battle group? You ain't ready for war. Survive any and all when they come to battle you. Or run to the forest like the frightened tattle do. You were afraid, that's why the rhythm scattered you. boom, boom, boom. Now the legend splattered too. Clear the street, but you survived the hit, so I'm not mad at you. I respect you. You brought the intellect, just like you had to do. Death before dishonor, that's why I clapped at you. Weapon with the body, and the residue. Words are illegible, the beat stock's incredible. Living through the detox, healing in the medical. I'm glad you made it back, glad you made it home. We're finally all grown, seeds planted in the stone. Yeah.
Big shout out to the family tapping in. Much love to y'all. Y'all know what it is. Praise God. Hallelujah. Let's jump into the atmosphere.
Falling through the atmosphere. Breeze Omega, let's go.
I'm sitting here weightless, like it's from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fakes was trapped in the atmosphere. No atlas to lift the sphere, then I woke. Falling through the atmosphere. Yeah.
Falling through the atmosphere. Falling through the
She
atmosphere.
didn't understand the mental. The visual was blurry. I'm leaning, I'm seeing central. Perception, distance is growing. I'm cosmic curry. Don't worry, the vision is blurry. The jury is out on the flurry. It's in him, act. It's like you don't know me no more. The vibe is for sure. I'm pure like the bond between Blanc and the Fanny Shakur. That's matriarch energy. I'm bleeding out empathy. You screaming, you don't like it? Well, the pressure is a gift. I'm in the zone now. Watch how the tectonic plate shift. Truth teller, no capping. Keep the record there. Look in my eyes. I'm the captain. The message is clear. I'm alone in this vacuum. Whoa, hard cold as the air, trapped in the atmosphere, anywhere. I'm sitting here weightless, like it's from the basic. Up by the moon, spaceship parked in the matrix. Time shifting, facelift, watching how the fate twist. Trapped in the atmosphere, no atlas to lift the sphere. Then I woke.
Falling through the atmosphere.
Thinking I could break stones, tectonic to make it home. Took a little bit of that just to leave the world alone. I fell in the zone, barbaric strength like Conan. Keep the snakes from the kids or whoever you boning. The theology is deep. What don't kill me makes me stronger. The fall is eternal. Felt the days getting longer. Couldn't tell the AM from the PM, the sun from the moon. Praying to the most high, get me out the tomb. Longevity, hoping I might hit the turf. Football, Jesus touchdown in the light. I'm in the clutch now. Survive the rush now. Let's kick the atmosphere. The dust is settled now. I hear my son screaming, Daddy,
Daddy, we glad you're here.
But the dream is a meal.
Yeah.
Then I woke.
Then I woke. Yeah,
to
back
the plumbing.
to the plumbing. Yeah.
Back to the atmosphere.
Yeah, Omega. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Breeze Omega, that's Breeze. Welcome into the Sunday Gospel. And I would like to start off by asking you, who put a spell on you? Who put a spell on some of you niggas? Because I had an interesting conversation with a nigga on Snakebook. He kept trying to say black people is the problem. What are we the problem of, my nigga? Can y'all explain to me one point in this system where black people are the problem and not the recipients of the said problem? Name where black people are going around starting shit. Just tell me. And you're not gonna sit here and give me a bunch of little hood rat incidents and shit like that. Explain to me where black people are the main problem of the United States problem. Explain that to me. We're not the people sending our money home to a failed country. Last I checked. We're not the number one pedophiles or supporters of pedophiles. Last I checked. We was against the jab last I checked. Most of us, you know, you had some niggas because they had my job. You know, I'm gonna lose my job instead of thinking about reinventing themselves. Yes, sir, Caldor. Yo, Caldor, I was gonna do a whole chicken, but I didn't even think about it till the last minute. But I did some ribs. I did some picanha, some Argentine picanha steaks. That's those steaks, if y'all don't know, they got the big fat cap on them. That's what those are. I got to cook the shit out that fat cap. I did. That shit was busting. But I would like to know when was the time when black people were the problem? Because I don't see it, y'all. I don't see it in either way, either category. I have no way to even like quantum calculate that to be like, oh yeah, black people were the problem. Black people did this. Black people did that. Black people set the country back by this. I don't have that. There's somebody out there that has that. Please let me know. Because I don't see that. All I've seen is the foundational black Americans of this country holding the damn ripped and torn fabric of a homeless nigga together the entire time. We've been trying to keep a homeless nigga in our house. We the ones been putting all the goddamn blood, sweat, and tears into this damn soil. Yet we gotta always pull it out of the proverbial goddamn own damn bones, stitch together something that makes something tangible in this goddamn society. You got tether niggas in Michigan right now that are talking about bringing down the American empire, and the worst thing was when Russia lost its empire. These the niggas y'all voting for. Still tripping. What it do, family? I'm not voting for any of these niggas who are anti-black at all. I can care less. I don't give a shit. The same way you see black people pulling together in Gary, Indiana, that's how we always do. We're gonna get to Gary, Indiana, let's because we're getting close to hitting color 6. You see this? We getting close. Y'all telling me what? There's a brother right there. Y'all see that? The brother got the lights on. Let's spin the block on that one more time. The people was going ecstatic. There was a brother got the lights on. Look at that. That's a brother. Y'all acting like we don't got our own. That's brothers showing up, getting the lights on. Remember the white people were talking about they were scared to go into Gary because somebody was shooting at them. Don't that sound like Katrina? Remember they played them games with Katrina? They sat there and they played like our family was pew-pewing at them. during Katrina. Don't let these people play in your face. Remember that, family. Remember, they doing the same old shit they did in Katrina. The same shit they pulled on the family in Katrina, they trying to do right there. And you see a black man is there in the neighborhood, in what would people call the hood, getting the goddamn lights on. And look at the love he received. Look at the love that brother received. While we try to power people in there, but people start, that don't make no sense. I don't believe that for one bit. Like I didn't believe the shooting in Katrina. All that was lies. Those were white people shooting at the helicopter. If anybody does all the shooting, it's always the Nabiscos.
It's been 11 days since powerful storms knocked out electricity to tens of thousands of residents. For many, it's still out, with frustration mounting. CBS's Usher Qureshi is in Gary, Indiana, hit hard by the outage. Usher, good evening to you.
Don't worry.
Good evening, Jerika. At this hour,
but why
crews
is it
are still
always an
working while
Arab
residents are in
or
survival
somebody else
mode?
doing our
Power's not
stories?
expected
Why
to be
is
restored
never
here for
a
many residents
foundation
until
of
late
Black America?
Tuesday, and the sense of desperation is growing.
When they're doing the stories on them,
Like so many in
there's
Gary,
an
Indiana,
Arab for the
Shatia Hardin has been
Muslims,
waiting for the
there's a
minute her
white
power
person for
finally
the
turns
white
back
people.
on.
It's been
There's never
absolutely
nobody
horrible.
for us
At
no
night,
more.
we're
Have y'all
sweaty,
noticed
we're
that?
irritable, you know,
Have
we
y'all
have
paid attention to that?
children to look out for, elderly people.
The storm walloped Indiana last week, killing at least 7 people and displacing about 1,000. In Gary, the storm knocked out electricity for more than half of the city's residents, where 1 in 3 lives in poverty.
It's not okay for us to continually be in survival mode.
Yesterday, Indiana Governor Mike Braun said he requested an expedited major disaster declaration
It ain't
from FEMA.
okay.
He
It's
says
time
losses
for
from the
us to
storm
wake
and its
up. Y'all
aftermath could top
niggas
$5
need to
billion.
really wake up.
Many residents in Gary have been relying on this community center for hot meals, air conditioning, and a chance to charge their phones. Earlier this week, a class action lawsuit was filed against the region's electrical utility, NIPSCO, alleging the company failed to proactively trim back vegetation from power lines. NIPSCO disputes the claim, saying it's more than doubled its vegetation management in the last 10 years. Eddie Melton is the city's mayor.
We're going to revisit what should we do better from an emergency management standpoint. But going back to the utility side, what I'm going to encourage and demand that we start having more accountability.
Right now, about 30,000 people here in northern Indiana are still without power. For people who are still waiting, if their power doesn't come back until Tuesday, that'll mean they've been in the dark for 2 full weeks. Jerika?
Usher Qureshi in Gary, Indiana tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, we know they would put a boom shika up there, but we saying there are so-called actual black journalists out there. How about give them the shot? You both have them. You keep them out there talking about the immigrants. As we got, we're getting real close to hitting Color 6 family. I don't know if this is the new. I was hoping Tariq was gonna make I heard Tariq is making a new goddamn trailer, but we'll run with this trailer for now. It's got, I think it's got.
You know, erasing history is something that you have to do when it comes to conquest, domination, and destroying a people. If people knew who they were, and what they were capable of in the past, they will understand what they have a possibility or a likelihood of doing in the future.
Foundation of Black Americans, we've always had a culture of resistance. We cultivated a culture of resistance on this land, and we've been resisting ever since we've encountered European domination.
But nothing was really popping in Europe until the transatlantic slave trade, and that's where they amassed a lot of wealth.
One thing that I think is unique about our culture as far as how we resist, how we fight back, is just the environment we were put in from day one. Being only 13% of the population, the white supremacists were very meticulous about keeping that population at a certain amount.
There was never a period when we did not resist the encroachment of the white man.
They have a natural behavior of authority no matter where they go. That's why they'll step up in front of us in the line at the store. We're not important. They don't even see us.
We've never been able to excel. We've never been able to relax. We've never been able to just be, which means that existence is resistance.
It must be something in our DNA, our historical background, to when something doesn't sit right with us, especially spiritually, in our souls and in our spirit, we just say no.
We live resistance. You know, from the moment we're born, we're in resistance. And it's handed down generation to generation.
And so I think that cultural resistance is actually in our DNA, in our epigenetics, and then it blossoms out into the culture.
So there's almost nothing in America that we do, from song to dance to politics to the way we talk, the way we dress, having coded languages considered to be slang today. Everything about Black American culture is a form of resistance.
Of course, they want to always downplay our contributions to the global tapestry because they continue to act like our #1 export in this country is not Black innovation.
Everyone understands that our resistance has been the cornerstone of what foundational Black Americans have always done. We are the life that breathes everything into this nation.
The further back you go, the further Black you go.
Well,
it's just simple like that, brother.
Because there's somebody special taking Scream's spot. So it's going to be worth it, family. I'm going to see this. I'm going to see. I'm going to be there. I know I'm going to the joint down in D.C. Because I don't know. I was trying to get it out here in Virginia. Because the white people at the Tally Ho, they were very receptive. They was like, shit. But I haven't heard anything back, so maybe I got to email him again. But I would love if they could get it played out here in Northern Virginia. This shit would be popping, man. The Tally Ho is like downtown. It could fit like 200, 300 niggas. We fill that shit up. Yeah, still tripping. That's why I'm saying they trying to find a spot in NYC. I'm surprised it's so hard this year to get a spot in NYC because they always had a spot in NYC. That's why I said I'm hoping we could still get something worked out where they could come to Virginia. I would love them just to come to Virginia. The Tally Ho, that's my neighborhood. And Loudoun County, a lot of people don't know this shit about Loudoun County, about Virginia. This part about where I live in Loudoun County. This was all built up and propagated by Black people. This whole area that I live in, you go everywhere around, it's just telltale signs of Black people. You just like, yeah, Black people is here everywhere. All over this bitch. That's why I be knowing the Most High be putting me in the right place. The Most High be like, nigga, you need to be right here. Because we need a nigga like you here in Loudoun County. Because there was no nigga like you here. I'm out here in the country, out here in the suburbs. It could be country suburbs in a second. But people fuck with me out here. All across this area out here, motherfuckers fuck with me. I think so, Cow Dog. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I like shit. We know we got one spot in D.C. I was going to send this shit to them again because I was hoping, because I did contact the goddamn movie theater out here. They said it wasn't a problem. So I would like them to get and connect with Tariq. I'm going to send it again because I'm going to send him the email that they sent me. They said it ain't a problem. Yeah, still tripping. I feel you, family. Look, my brother is a police sergeant up in New York, and that nigga is trying to get rid of his post that he's at right now because he said it's too many tethers.
It's just full of tethers. Black people don't like dealing with tethers. I'm telling y'all, it definitely is Tetherville in New York. I grew up in New York. I left New York. It was Tetherville, especially Uniondale, Long Island. That's like a tether birthing hole. I would say that. Like, it's just like all kinds of tethers coming out of Uniondale. It used to just be Jamaicans and shit and Caribbeans and West Indian niggas. Now it's like Asians coming out of there, all types of niggas. Oh yeah, New York is full of tethers. It's taking over. It's just tethers everywhere. That's why the sports going down. The sports used to be top of the line, but now it's all full of tethers. The sports is not good anymore. It's not good at all. I remember we used to go to the basketball games, nigga, them shits would be turned up. Now the basketball games, it's like Mexicans on the team. It's like, nigga, it ain't good no more. I'm just being honest, family. It ain't good. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. We are waiting for that. Hitting color 6.
Here in Gary, Indiana, there are up to 20,000 people who don't have power more than a week after deadly storms ripped through this area. And let me show you why. It is situations like this. We're outside a home where there's a tree down and it has taken a pole with it. And you see these electrical wires hanging off this pole. This is the scene throughout northern Indiana where tens of thousands of people are without power. This is another good example of what the utility company is dealing with, because they keep saying this is not just a routine repair. This is not a routine power outage. This is a catastrophe, and it's very complicated.
But look
to
at
restore.
the tree, bitch.
And what we know is that in
It's
Gary,
the proof
there are
that what the
300
people
electrical
said.
poles,
You ain't been
44
cutting back the
transmission poles
tree.
that need to
Look
be
at the
repaired,
damn
not
tree.
just in one city. And when you consider
You
how
said
many
y'all
people
were
live
cutting
in
back
this
the trees,
northern
but look at
Indiana
the
area
tree.
that sort of hugs northern Illinois, you get a
Stop
sense
playing
of
me. If the
how
tree was
catastrophic
cut
this
back
really
from
is.
around the
The
wires,
problem
the
is
tree wouldn't
it's
have
still going
snagged the
to
wires.
take several more days to restore power. For example, in
Y'all
Gary, Indiana
lying.
alone, power is not going to be restored
The
here
media
until
may be
August
trying to
25th.
cover for y'all,
That's according
but
to the
I
Northern
see the
Indiana
truth
Public
right there in
Service
your
Company.
own
That's the
video.
electrical company here. They insist they are working around the clock. They say they have 600 linemen working in Gary, Indiana alone. The mayor says that he is going to keep on top of the utility company, but for now, residents are simply at a loss.
I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that, man. And just looking at that tree, no disrespect, I love the tree. That poor tree probably was infected. That's another thing they should be spending their money on, protecting the trees, checking the trees to see if they got diseases. Because trees get sick. They get disease. He look all old and shit, but he like, you saw them niggas in The Hobbit. That nigga told them niggas, some of us niggas got sick. Like, nigga, all of us couldn't keep, us tree niggas couldn't fight. That's what the niggas in The Hobbit, them like, the nigga, that's how the nigga talk, but it's like 1,000 years it take for you to understand what that nigga's saying. But basically, the tree niggas is like, hey, nigga, we be sick. We need y'all to take care of us. But humans don't take care of that shit. They let them trees just pull down the goddamn wire. Yeah, at all. Where are the workers at cutting down the trees and getting rid of all the damn debris? They ain't nowhere around, nigga. This should be a good time for Home Depot right now. I tell niggas, I'm like, nigga, we should be selling chainsaws out the ass. I've been selling chainsaws. I'm like, nigga, get you a chainsaw, nigga. You never know. You see what's happening in these other places. It's better to have it than not have it than not to need it, nigga. What's wrong with you? Every nigga should already have a chainsaw. I tell niggas that all the time. All the black people who come across me, I'll tell them like, nigga, you should have a chainsaw. The niggas like, what, brother? You sure? I'm like, yeah, brother, every black people definitely need to have a chainsaw, nigga. Cause you never know when some shit go down. Nigga, you might have to do it yourself. You sitting here waiting on these people when you could just cut the tree up. Especially if you can identify if it's not a live wire, which are usually like communication wires and things of that nature. They're not live wires. But like I said, we don't have no fucking wires above the ground out here. I forgot to show y'all niggas. I'm gonna go walk outside in a minute. I'm gonna make the video and show y'all niggas. Ain't no wires above me at all. I was looking just today. I forgot. I didn't even think about looking at them. I just looked up and I was like, yeah, where's all the wires at? I remember we used to have wires. I have pictures of what it used to look like. It used to be wires every fucking where. Only in certain parts of the city and town you may see wires like that, like downtown. But like in the neighborhoods, ain't no wires in the neighborhood. Ain't no wires nowhere. You be looking around, it's not a wire around. You're like, what the fuck? But when you go downtown, you start noticing wires. You're like, okay, as I'm getting closer to downtown, okay, there's some wires. I didn't notice that yesterday. I was like, yeah, there's some wires. Me and my daughter was looking. She was like, yeah, when you get downtown, she's like, but Dad, you right. Once you drive back into the neighborhood, ain't no wires. I said, yeah, you notice ain't no wires in the neighborhood. Just missing. We were just looking. We was like, what the fuck? But as you go downtown, because I guess downtown they couldn't really do it because there's so much business that, all that old business that been down there for years. So they probably couldn't do it all downtown like they wanted. But in all the neighborhoods, nigga, ain't no wires, nigga. You be like, where's the wires at? Word up, you just see them shits like literally look like they go into the ground. I swear to God, I was watching that shit. Me and my daughter found that shit. We were like, oh my God, that shit all look like that shit going to the ground. So all that shit with the wood though, that's up above ground, that shit is attached to some shit that's underground. I was watching that. Me and my daughter found this shit. We was looking. We was like, what the fuck? She was like, yeah, look, there it is, Dad, look. We was looking at that shit. The wires get pulled real tight. Then all of a sudden you see them look like they go into like some little tube that goes underground. I was like, oh my God, so them niggas is attached to underground. These crackers ain't playing. But yep, me and my daughter driving around all town the other day because I was asking her, and she was like, I don't know, maybe we should go investigate. I thought she was bullshitting. And she was like, next thing I know, I hear a knock on my door. She like, yeah, you coming? Yeah, the wires are underground, cow dog. I'm like, what the hell? We found where them shits all going to underground. We was like, oh my God. My daughter, like, if somebody just came by here with a chainsaw and didn't care if they got electrocuted, I was like, you word up. I was like, that's the craziest shit. I was like, it's just right here. They got like a cage around it, but it's not like a nigga can't get through that cage. We was just looking. We was like, what the hell type of shit is this? But that's what's going on. I'm telling y'all, people, be careful, family. And that's why I say for my Gary, Indiana family, do not lose your resolve. I saw that Gary was coming up. I know that there are $1 million houses out in Gary, Indiana. Y'all do not give up. They let that happen to y'all. I want y'all to wake up now. Y'all need to own that utilities. Y'all need to get control of that shit. Make power moves, family. I don't want y'all out there being caught up in all that bullshit, because it shouldn't be happening. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be happening to the family out there. Y'all are good people. Y'all are good people. Don't let people tell y'all y'all not good people. We're going to show y'all. we want y'all to know about them spells. We're going to break it down. We're going to walk it down in the house tonight. Praise God, because we want to know who put a damn spell on you to make you think that black people were the problem of this goddamn country. And I'm hoping this is reaching the nigga that I was talking to on Facebook. I hope it's reaching you, nigga. Because I don't know where niggas come with this bullshit out their mind that black people are the problem. What in the goddamn hell did we ever do to any goddamn body? I beg the question for anybody. Tell me what we did to anybody. What the hell you niggas is talking about? What have we done to anybody?
It's been almost 2 weeks, and in Gary, Indiana, tens of thousands of people are still sitting in the dark. No power, no refrigeration, no AC in the middle of August, and in some neighborhoods, no clean water. Here's what's actually going on. On August 11th, a massive windstorm with gusts near 100 miles per hour tore through the Midwest, cutting power to over 700,000 people. Most nearby areas got their lights back within days, but Gary, Indiana didn't. As of this week, tens of thousands of residents are still without electricity, and in a majority black city that's already dealt with decades of disinvestment, residents are asking the obvious question: would this have taken 2 weeks anywhere else? People are dealing with spoiled food, boil water advisories, and closed schools. NIPSCO, the utility running the region, is now facing serious backlash, not just for the slow repairs that are having profoundly negative effects on the community's members, but because they pushed through a $257 million rate hike right before this hit. It's not being talked about enough, and people need to know what's really going on in Gary, Indiana right now.
And FYI, family, that brother who had the lights on was not from NIPSCO. I think he was from ComEd or some shit like that. There's another company out there called ComEd, and they sent a whole bunch of trucks, and that brother was from ComEd, not NIPSCO. So remember, it was NIPSCO who said they couldn't come into your hood because some niggas was shooting at them, but somehow ComEd came in there with brothers, and the brothers got the power on. They sent a bunch of brothers. These are real FBA. That brother's an FBA brother. He's got another video. They got it where you can't download it. It'll be downloadable like in another day. But like today, that person want to keep that shit personal because they got the nigga interview. And that brother's like, man, I had to get here. I knew our company, ComEd, they were sending trucks. I could have been on. I was supposed to be on vacation. But I saw the family needed help, and I came out there to goddamn Gary, Indiana. And the white reporter's like, you weren't afraid about hearing about people shooting? He's like, nah, ain't nobody shooting at nobody. Ain't nobody shoot at us. And we was in the hood putting the lights on. That's what that brother said. So shout out to that brother. What it do, Pinky Wells in the house. Love you so much, Pinky. But yeah, that brother was out there. He was saying it. He was like, I was like, man, I wish I could get the whole video, but they kept that shit to themselves. I was like, damn, I'll probably be able to get it tomorrow when I go back on their page, because I made sure I liked the person so I could follow their shit, so I could come back and get that video. They don't know I like them, just so I could come back and get that video. Yeah, nigga, I'm coming back. I'm gonna spin the block. 'Cause that brother, that was real shit, man. I was like, these people acting like black people ain't together and say all this bad shit about black people, but ain't nobody helping black people in Gary, Indiana, but black people. That's all I seen. And the shit I said about a nigga showing up with fucking a truckload full of generators already powered up, a brother did exactly what I said. I don't know if it was because I was talking that shit on TikTok, but a brother showed up just like that. Like, hey, nigga, I got generators for everybody to put within a certain block radius. And everybody can get their power charged up and all that shit. You can run the phone for a minute, nigga. You wanna do if you got some shit that I was like, yeah, salute to that brother. He did kind of what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, nigga, get a bunch of generators that's already charged up and go out there, nigga. Yeah, they lied and said they called the police, but they be lying. It's the same shit they did in Katrina. Any nigga who don't remember Katrina, nigga, you was under a rock. You remember Katrina? They was telling niggas like, oh, niggas are shooting at niggas. There was no shots ever fired in Katrina at all. At all. The people were desperate and nobody ever. Not in no black township where black people were in Katrina. That was a whole lie. It was a lie made up. It wasn't till that black general, till they put that black general over there. I think he a Creole black general. They put that brother over there. That brother's like, nigga, ain't no damn shot coming from nowhere, nigga. That's called garbage. He's like, yeah, because he heard the pop. It was a can and shit. And the soldiers got all tense and shit. He's like, nigga, chill. He said he flew over the whole shit. There was no gunshots, nothing. He realized then that shit was a lie. I forgot his name. You're a light-skinned nigga, Creole brother. Yeah, all that shit was bogus. All that shit was bogus. They just didn't want to help black people. They just made excuses. It was niggas so-called getting raped at the goddamn Coliseum. All types of weird shit that you was hearing stories about. That niggas like Officer Tatum ran with. Fuck out of here, man. This is what be going on in the real world. Look at this.
Hey, don't fight
I don't know what type of porn these are. Yeah, fight it. Nigga snitching. Hurry up. Niggas know how to say that shit in English. They don't know how to say anything else.
Hey. Oh, don't fight it! Hey, don't fight it! Don't fight it! Don't fight it!
Don't fight it! Don't fight it, nigga! They don't know no words. They know fighting and shit. Oh my God. What was that nigga look like? That nigga looked like the Crow. The old nigga got beat up by the Crow. What was you fucking with that nigga the Crow? That nigga the Crow was like, hey nigga, fuck you, man. Fucking dude. Fucking beat you to fucking, don't you know I'm the fucking Crow? Lord, who put a spell on you? The fuck was you doing? I don't know where that was. It was just, it was foreign. It was very foreign, but I don't know where it was. Who put a spell on you to make you not think that ranch dressing and all the great things that you find in life that is America, which is really Black America? Who put a spell on you to not know that it was Black people who made all this great shit that you niggas love right now? Let this white man tell you.
Ranch dressing was invented by a Black Nebraska cowboy named Steve Henson. Steve's from Nebraska, moved to Alaska as a plumbing contractor, a Black man in Alaska. In the 1940s and 50s, he became a multi-millionaire at age 35 running this company because the food was not good up there way out in the middle of nowhere while they're working.
Yes.
He made a seasoning to put on food to enhance it. So when he retired, he and his wife bought a ranch outside Santa Barbara, California. And they make it a working dude ranch. You could ride horses, it had a motel, you could drink. And they packaged that seasoning in a bedroom. Well, a restaurant found out about it and said, we want to sell it. Became their first commercial customer. They sold it for 75 cents a pack. You added buttermilk or cream, and it made this dressing. Now, you might have heard of this, right? They sold it for $32 million, today's money, to Clorox bleach in the 1970s, who still owns it today.
Did y'all hear that? The niggas who have Clorox bleach own Hidden Valley Ranch. So just know that. But like, even though they do own it now, but just know that a nigga was out there like, nah, nigga, this food ain't good at all. A nigga's like, nigga, I need some seasoning. And that nigga, only a nigga could be out there like, nah, nigga, we need some seasoning, nigga. Fuck out of here. This shit is terrible. Where's the Mexicans? Where are the Mexicans at? When a brother is in the middle of fucking out there where y'all supposed to be rocking, right? But it's a brother that's making the seasoning. Get the fuck out of here. Where's the Mexicans at? Fuck out of here. Where y'all at right now, Mexicans? I want to know where you at. Y'all so full of seasoning and all that, but y'all, it was no seasoning out there, nigga. What are you talking about? Then you niggas wasn't out there. Fuck out of here. That white boy told you the 40s. Well, you know, he always do the white thing, 40s, 50s. You know it was the 40s, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But they had to sell it. They needed that bread, you know. Look, that family is still prominent. They still own some very large pieces of land. I was able to look them up. That family, I forgot. They have they sell like Angus beef now. It's like black. I seen them on TikTok. I knew that was them on TikTok when I saw them, but they connected to that same family. Yeah, it's a bunch of daughters right now who running it. They got real good Angus beef. I buy beef from them. I get the picanha. I had the picanha. You get the beef and stuff from them. It's black people. You can order from black people on TikTok all day. I tell people, I don't know why y'all be complaining. It's niggas all day on TikTok. You can find niggas selling beef, selling pork. Our brother that I be playing and shit, the Angry Black Farmer, he sells meat. I buy meat from him. And buy meat from black people. You don't have to sit here and go to the grocery store. You can order your meat. It comes freezer packed. That should show up to your door. You just gotta tell your kids, hey, look, nigga, it's some meat coming. Bring that shit in the house. You just gotta call your kids. Because they lazy. You know, I gotta wake my children up. I gotta be like, my other daughters, they not here. My one daughter, she at college, but my middle daughter, she home. But you gotta wake her up. Like, yeah, some meat is coming. You got to tell her ass. What it do? Val Hawkins in the house. Val Hawkins was on the live with Jesse. I had faded into black because I had shit to do. Oh yeah, we get into everybody's spells tonight. Yeah, this is a tether. I'm gonna tell y'all for a fact. I know this nigga is a tether. I can see his hairline. I ain't even have to see the front of his head. I saw the back of this nigga hair. I was like, that nigga's a tether. Oh, the beef? Oh, I'll bring the commercial over here. I keep forgetting. I'll bring the commercial right over here. I'm gonna have that. I'll bring the commercial over here so everybody can log in with these families. It's black people. They got beef, everything. You can order all types of shit from them. And that's what the great thing I told people. I said, you know, the funny thing is they have other stuff that you don't think happens just because you got cows and you got all this land. So they have partridge, they have pheasant, they have all types of things you can order for like Christmas. Like I like to order like their partridge. I like to order partridge from them. Sometimes some pheasant. I usually get that shit like during the holidays when I'm making holiday meals. You know what I mean? When I'm in the holidays, I like to make like, it's the holidays. Why are we just eating turkey? So around my house, you're going to be eating duck, prime rib. You're going to be eating pheasant, partridge. That's what we're going to eat. It's the holidays. That's to me. So that's how I see it. A rotisserie, whatever it is. We do the whole thing. My daughters and them, they know we go the whole fucking month. We have such a great time. I buy them books and stuff. It's like, that's what a rotisserie makes me do. It makes me buy them books. I buy them Tariq Nasheed books and all this and other books that they might like. Yeah, I haven't been able to get that commercial. They got that commercial so on lock over there. I've been trying to get that damn commercial. They won't let you download it. But they on TikTok. I'll get their name again. I forgot their name. It's a lot of shit. That's why I tell people. That's why I said on TikTok. That's why I specifically said on TikTok. It's like everybody is right there. It's like you don't have to look like all over because it'd be hard to find shit on Instagram and shit like that. But if you can find them on TikTok, you're gonna easily be able to find them on Instagram, Facebook, and all. Once you connect with them, I don't care whatever they did with TikTok, they made it different and they changed it. It's like your TikTok connect automatically to your Instagram, your YouTube, your Facebook, everything. It's like I don't know if it's a spy thing or whatever, but the TikTok now goes to all your shit. So when I make like a TikTok, my TikTok go automatically to YouTube. It's if I choose to post it. That's what it is now. Let's go.
The video is difficult to watch. It appears to show a U.S. Postal Service worker hitting an all-white peacock with a rock at least twice.
Yeah, I knew this was a
The
test.
video is difficult to watch. It appears to show a U.S. Postal Service worker hitting an all-white peacock with a rock at least twice, and then taking what looks like a stick and hitting the peacock until it thrashes on the street. The Pasadena Humane Society picked up the bird and had him checked out by a vet. People who live in the neighborhood say they hope the mail carrier faces some sort of consequences and that their peacock finds a safe place to live.
That nigga beat the shit out the peacock. That shit crazy. Yeah, I run them shits out here in Virginia all the time. I don't know. He could have been Asian. We don't know what he was, but he was a tether. He wasn't black. Ain't no black people. Black people know how to deal with a peacock. And peacocks don't be fucking with us, really. They kind of like come up and inspect you and shit, but they kind of go about their business. That's what I was saying. I ran into them shits many times. The white people use them to protect their property. People are like, what? Yeah, white people use peacocks to protect their property. And the peacock just be roaming around like, hey, nigga, what's your attention? If the peacock gonna come up, if you don't start getting scared, the peacock gonna go about his business. He gonna walk off. He gonna be like, all right, nigga, just know I'm here. Pinky. Pinky says she got chased by a bunch of them. Yeah, they are aggressive. But if you don't show no fear, the peacock gonna go about his business. Word up, Caldor. Wait, the peacocks are just walking through the streets now. So Caldor is saying it's like they just loose. See, I've had them come up on me, and they just like kind of peck at me a little bit. I don't move. I don't do nothing. Or I keep walking. That's one thing too. Like I'll just keep walking, and then they'll just walk off. And they don't really like peck at me. They peck at like whatever. Like when I was like delivering shit, they would peck like what I was carrying. Oh yeah. Oh, popcorn. That's like seagulls, Pinky. On the East Coast, nigga, if you got food, the seagulls will hunt you down. Yeah, that's like on the East Coast. Seagulls will hunt you down. Yeah, if it's food, you might go down. You might go down if it's food. Yeah, R.I.P. Eddie Kane. Eddie Kane Jr., R.I.P. that brother. He gone. Yeah, we saw that brother. He gone. But that tether beat the shit out that. That's why I said it had to be a tether. Because, like, to beat the bird up like damn like that. Like, god damn. Like, nigga, you went and found a stick, nigga, and beat it. Oh, God. Yeah, seagulls is vicious, my nigga. Yeah, you don't even know. Seagulls is big as shit, too. You don't know how big a seagull is until it lands in front of you. You be like, yo, this is a seagull, huh? That shit big as hell. You don't really know, because the nigga land right in front of you, you be like, yo, oh my God. So this a fucking seagull. All right, here, nigga, take this sandwich. Seagulls as big as you. When you see a seagull land in front of you, nigga, you be like, yeah, okay. So this is a seagull, nigga. All right. Yeah. Yeah, the brother from the 5 Heartbeats, he passed away. Yes, Pinky. The seagull, I don't got a seagull sound. I had to get one of those. Them niggas like, yeah. Them niggas like screaming like they be sounding like they be saying, biatch. When the nigga land in front of you, you be like, all right, yeah, nigga. Here, take the whole sandwich, nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. Them shits be big as hell. You be like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. Yeah, the brother from 5 Heartbeats. I wish it would rain. Hey, nigga, y'all niggas know y'all need me back. Come on, nigga.
Eddie Kane, nigga. I wish it would rain. That was the funniest shit ever when that nigga did that part. Oh my God.
We've seen reports of more and more North Korean weapons that are being used now in recent attacks. I just wanted to ask, what kind of weapons are being used, and how is that changing the realities of the battlefield?
From what we know from our intelligence sources is that North Korea has been using Ukraine as a test ground for these missiles, because the first time they were used around 2 years ago, they were quite imprecise. Now they've gotten much better. North Korea had its personnel on the ground. It had the engineers to improve that. So this North Korea is learning from this war, and its weapons are improving here.
If you think back to the first days of the full-scale Russian invasion, I don't think anybody in Ukraine could have imagined the scale of the onslaught coming from Russia. But then several years into the conflict, I don't think anybody could have imagined North Korean troops being engaged in battle with Ukrainian soldiers, or large numbers of North Korean weapons being felt, their impact on the battlefield as well.
Beside their ballistic missiles, which are, of course, the major threat for the civilian population, Russia has received millions of ammunition and artillery rounds from North Korea being shipped, and also some of the other military equipment. We can definitely say that if it wasn't for the North Korean help, Russia would have had shortage of both ballistic missiles, artillery rounds, and, of course, of the personnel.
There you go. We'll see what happens in this front. You know, they're saying the Russians and well, isn't the Ukrainians going to run into the same problem the United States is kind of like facing right now? You're going to run out of fucking bombs? I don't know. Somebody tell me. I'm not an expert on fucking North Korea or Ukraine. Maybe if our brother Michael was in here, he would know. Yeah, them brothers be, I wish it would rain, bitch. You know how many niggas have fights over there? Bitch, I wish it would rain. Now, this bitch that lost her mind. This nigga named Drake. Look, this nigga is, I told y'all this nigga wilding out, yo. I don't want to hear no more tethers. Nigga, Drake is FBA, nigga. No, he's not. Let Drake be Drake and leave Drake alone and stop trying to make him one of us, you weirdo niggas.
I really thought it was impossible for Drake to get any more corny. I stand corrected. This guy went uber viral, as he always does, for matching with a goth baddie. Now he's taken it to the next level, flying her out to a gothic castle in Toronto.
I interviewed her last week, and obviously it went super viral because she won the 20v1 challenge, and basically revealed that he actually was following through with it and was going to be buying her mom a house. So basically all she had to do was send a listing to Drake, and basically, as long as he okayed it, he was going to handle it on his end. But the interesting thing is that she actually got a second date with him. I'm being told that Drake flew her out to Toronto. He rented out this huge, like, gothic castle, very obviously on brand for the goth baddie. She had a sushi date with him. I don't know how well it went, but at least she got a second date.
Devin, come on, man. A gothic castle for a goth baddie. Is that not a little too on the nose?
You're being a hater.
I'm being a hater? Dude, this guy is the corniest guy on the planet, bro. And you know this, Devin. You know
you
this.
You're a Kendrick fan, obviously.
I really thought that our very own Eric Wilson was the man behind the Philly Chucky mask. Turns out I was completely wrong.
I'm here to clear my good name, Luca. Yeah, so finally the person has been unmasked. The person who has been terrorizing the city of brotherly love, running up to joggers in the early morning hours, asking them how they want to die, chasing them through parks. He has been identified as 22-year-old Zamir Hughes. If he's, obviously caught, he's just been identified right now. But when he is caught, hopefully, he'll face charges of terroristic threats, harassment, simple assault, reckless endangerment, and intimidation. I do think the silliest thing of this whole story is a woman who was interviewed on the street saying that she confronted this guy and kicked him in the chest, said he did not want the smoke, and ran off.
I love that.
I mean, I think that just really embodies the Philadelphia spirit when it comes to creepy guys harassing them on the street.
Mama June's very own Pumpkin. Getting her bag on OnlyFans, which seems to be a pretty viable career path now.
We had Pumpkin on the TMZ podcast, and we talked about, how she got into OnlyFans, why she got into OnlyFans. She's only been on for 6 months. She joined in March, so she's only been on for 6 months, but she's bringing in big money. She said on her very first day of OnlyFans, she made $10,000, and she recently had her highest paying day, which she hit $15,000 in a day. She says that, her family, Mama June supports her, Alana Honey Boo Boo supports her. Pumpkin says there's really not much she won't do. She does do content with her boyfriend, Darren. They do it all. They do not hold back. I asked her, what does she have to say about people that body shame her or, are hating on her? And she said she doesn't give a flying flip, that they're just jealous of her body, jealous of her life. And
You know what they probably should be jealous of? That bag she's bringing
the
in.
money
$15K a day? Are you serious?
That bitch, that's a tether. That bitch who was talking just now is a tether. I know she a tether. She ain't fooling me. That pulled up whatever the hell she had on top of her head with the goddamn glasses looking like the bitch who played for fucking Minnesota. That bitch is a stud. She looking like Olivia Miles. Bitch, you Olivia Miles face looking bitch? Even though I know Olivia Miles ain't a tether. Cause I know her father, and niggas did ask that nigga, I remember I was there. Niggas like, how you felt that your daughter was a stud? I remember that nigga was looking at us like we were crazy. Like, niggas niggas kind of look back at him like, yo, nigga, we asking, nigga. Yo, dog. Word up. Oh, you was a fan of Honey Boo Boo? Honey Boo Boo? Yeah, Honey Boo Boo and them failed. I'm gonna be honest, they just failed. Wait, I don't know what conversation y'all having, so I don't know. But Drake is a weirdo. That nigga bought her a castle. Yeah. This is the wildest shit I've ever heard, y'all. It's nigga probably I got all this money, I don't got nothing to spend it on. You don't know nothing. It's like, nigga, fuck it, let me get a goth bitch castle. Now, bitch, you gonna be a vampire? I'm gonna come over here. You're gonna shoot videos. Now I got a vampire bitch. Maybe that's what Drake is thinking. Cause that would be cool. Like, yeah, I got a bitch that's a vampire. Now I'm gonna find me a dwarf bitch. I'm gonna get me an elf bitch. I'm gonna buy her a spot in Norway. I don't know what Drake is doing. I don't know what none of these niggas is doing. It's wild out here in these streets. I want to show y'all how smart Chinese are. Yeah, let's show y'all how smart. We showed y'all the crazy white niggas fighting. Yes, white people know. White, cause y'all be doing the most. Y'all be shooting animals. Let's get into it, cause we gonna show y'all. Cause this nigga he made me upset because he must be under a spell when he's saying black people are the most we've done anything. Like, what have black people done? I will ask you again, my brother. I know you out there listening. Wait, who you thought was FBA, Val? Val, who you thought was FBA? Hold on, I'm lost. I gotta know this now. See, now I'm my nosiness is piquing interest. I'm like, what? What do you mean? What am I talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I just did a whole damn fucking story and I was talking about it. What are you talking about? Oh, Drake. This niggas is crazy. Oh, it's just crazy. This nigga buying a castle. Like I said, but at the same time, in my mind, I'm thinking this nigga might got something going on, is what I'm saying. He's a crazy white boy on the inside. But he might got something going on. But look, family, be careful. Because these are the people that we run around. You have people always telling you these Indians, all of them. I played yesterday the Indian sister saying that, hey, man, a lot of them are criminals. A lot of these goddamn Indian doctors, all of them, they got their license through scamming. And you got to be careful because you could end up with somebody like this, family.
Miami doctor is now spending the night in jail.
The urologist and former University of Miami professor is accused of raping students. Local details in this case are disturbing.
Aaron, we are talking about a very prominent physician who once worked here at the University of Miami's Miller School of Medicine, not just in a top role, but also teaching students. Detectives with the City of Miami Police Department, they have been investigating this case for a couple of years now, and tonight there is an arrest.
And in some cases, this erectile dysfunction lasted for 6 months or longer.
Dr. Ranjith Ramasamy is a urologist who specializes in sexual dysfunction and male infertility. But the 45-year-old is now in jail on 3 counts of sexual battery, accused of taking advantage of male mentees, research students, and other trainees.
This is a self-surrender. The defendant was in Dubai, United Arab Emirates.
Dr. Ramasamy was arrested at Miami International Airport Thursday morning after walking off of a flight from Dubai. The physician most recently worked in the UAE as a urology consultant at the Jumeirah American Clinic, a role
this
he
nigga was
took in
taking
2024
pussy.
after
Y'all
the
hear
allegations
this?
first came to light.
This nigga was
Ramasamy
taking
was originally
pussy.
part of the University of Miami's School of Medicine, where investigators
Oh
say
my
he met his
God.
victims as a director and as a one-time assistant professor of urology. The mostly young men were working their way up in the medical field.
Taking
An arrest warrant
pussy.
says Ramasamy misled the victims that something was wrong with their sexual health in order to convince the men to submit to various physical, rectal, and other sexual examinations. Some of the encounters would be weekly, and the victims grew suspicious, according to the document, after none of the
They
reports
grew
or results
suspicious?
would
He was fucking they pussy and they grew suspicious. Lord. Yeah, black people are the problem. But yeah, there's niggas out here suspiciously taking your pussy, and it ain't a black person. Yeah, y'all had to fall under a suspicion, nigga, to realize a nigga was all in your pussy, yo. You what the hell? I'd be like, nigga, wait, you already said you had the goddamn you did it. Why you need another one? No, nigga, no, not gonna be no weekly pussy inspection. Fuck is you talking about? This is the gayest shit ever. Still tripping. Am I crazy? Am I crazy still tripping? I'm trying to realize, like, niggas said they got suspicious. It don't make any sense. What do you mean suspicious? Like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm trying to understand that part. Like, what made you suspicious? The nigga was in your pussy every week. You like, wait, now you feeling gay? Like, did you start feeling gay? I don't know. The fuck? This is the craziest shit you ever heard. This is a bussy bandit at the highest level. Y'all better watch these Indians. Y'all better be careful of these people. Yes, you need to come back in. Your pussy was very tight last time. Next time, very loose. Very loose. You like, what? What is he talking? You'll go back in there, nigga. Your asshole hurting. Was it your ass? Did you wake up your asshole just hurting? What the fuck, nigga? I'd have killed this nigga. Y'all niggas waking up your asshole hurting, your pussy beating down. What type of shit is this? Good Lord. Y'all better be careful, man. Y'all be thinking Dr. Punjab or whatever the fuck he is good because he ain't black, nigga. And this nigga's up here ramrodding your goddamn bunghole. Type of shit is that? I told y'all, these people are sick. You better fucking get away from them. Y'all better wake up, man. I keep telling black people, man, these people are sick. You goddamn you broke my slushy and you bastard. Niggas all in the ass. Like, yeah, why you in my pussy again? This nigga's at. Why am I here and you in my pussy again? It's like, what did they wake up? It's like, fuck out of here, man. I'd have gave that shit up. Like, yeah, nigga. Whatever I got then, nigga, I got it. Cause this nigga is not putting his dick in his ass or his hand in my ass. But I know he putting his dick in my ass. Because that's what he was doing. He was putting his dick in niggas' ass. Niggas. I mean, I'm trying, YouTube, I'm trying the best way to say it. But nigga, that's what happened. It was a really nasty man doing very nasty things to people. You know what he's fucking doing. It's the craziest shit ever. Now back to white people. You know a white person did this shit right here.
Yes,
It can't be
those are
nothing
believed to
but
be
a white
gunshot
person.
wounds
White
in Miss
people only
Orca's
be
dorsal
doing
fin. Researchers say they counted at least 9 to 10 wounds on Tonyi, the world's oldest known Iberian orca. Yes,
See,
those
that's
are
why they had
believed
a
to be
white
gunshot
person
wounds in
talking
Miss
about it.
Orca's dorsal fin.
Yes.
Researchers say they counted
Those
at
are
least
believed.
9 to 10 wounds on Tonyi, the world's oldest known Iberian orca. And they say they believe the wounds were most likely caused by a shotgun. Spanish authorities are investigating what happened after Tonyi was found with the wounds by researchers last
white
week.
nigga
And
like,
Tonyi isn't just an orca.
Oh,
Researchers and
God, that nigga
conservationists
like,
have nicknamed her abuela, or grandma.
She is certainly important because
she's the abuela.
she shows the pot in many ways the culture of the Iberian
Oh
Orcas,
my
how to
God.
hunt, how to socialize.
We
how
not
to live
making
together,
these stories up,
how to
family. This is
communicate.
real life. This is what
And
white
so
people
she's
talk
the
about.
most experienced in that.
Now, this particular pot of orcas is believed
The
to be
nigga
one
tried
of
to
the
shoot
most
the shit
endangered
out
in the
that
world,
shit.
and they've been making headlines after reports emerged of them damaging boats going through the Strait of Gibraltar. After the video surfaced, Spain's Deputy Prime Minister warned the species is vulnerable and said that any harm to them is a serious crime. She said the Ministry of Environment has launched an investigation into what happened.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, nigga. Y'all nigga, y'all think the nigga ain't gonna be found. They gonna find that nigga who shot that orca. That nigga been telling that story in a bar. That nigga been in the Spanish bar eating tapas, telling that story. Now that nigga about to go to jail. Nigga, I'm telling you. They gonna find that nigga. That nigga gonna be mad as shit, too. The nigga right now. Oliver! 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 Don't tell him I told that story. That be Spanish niggas' names. People like, what? I'm like, yeah, Oliver. That's the Spanish name, nigga. That nigga running around right now at the goddamn sardine packing plant. And nigga in there trying to tell niggas like, nigga, that was not me. Please tell him, Raphael. Don't, it was not me. Sardinio, the nigga name is Sardinio. Niggas like, Sardinio, it was you. You are the one who shot the orca. You have been telling everyone this story. This is all over. This is all over. What do you expect us to tell? You have to go. You're going to have to go. My family have to be safe, Sardinio. Sardinio mad as shit. He like, fuck. The orca, it was trying to eat my kids, nigga. Don't ask me why I added the nigga in there. They gotta always add a black person somehow. I'm like, fuck it. The orca was trying to get him. That's what's gonna happen. The nigga gonna tell him that. He gonna be lying and shit. Cause they gonna find the nigga. I'm telling ya. The nigga been in there. He done told that story too many times. You don't just shoot no motherfucking orca, nigga, and be like, oh, nigga, I ain't shoot no orca. You be like, nigga, shot that shit. You didn't know it was the abuela. Now them other niggas about to get you, nigga. You about to go to federal jail, like, nigga, like, not, I don't even know what it is over there, like, international jail. They gonna lock you up, nigga. They gonna catch you. Project Leroy, what it do? I'm just being honest. They gonna catch you, nigga. I know you don't believe it, but they gonna get you. I be seeing them niggas. Over there, they take that shit serious. Look at this. This is the smart Chinese, y'all. Watch, his homie trying to help him get his head out, and he get his head stuck in the chair. What type of shit is this? This is the Chinese, nigga. The hell? Type is the shit the Chinese on, nigga. Them niggas had they both heads. Like, well, I can get my head trapped in and we can pull it. Oh, yeah, nigga. Communism, nigga. How that shit working out? that communism shit don't be looking that fly, nigga. And you gotta do it. Wait, nigga. This American shit, nigga. It's not so good, you niggas are. Just cause you niggas. All you black people niggas are bad niggas. We be checking our people when they do weird shit. We be checking ours. You know that, Project Leroy. Sitting there acting like these people so damn smart. They're not so smart. Yeah, nigga. What is you talking about? What are you niggas doing? What do you mean that who's put a spell on us, nigga? No, nobody's talking about you. Oh, yeah, nigga. I guess, nigga, we put the spell. No, you ain't put no spell on us either, nigga. Get your ass over there. Damn musty tether. That's how they be. Trying to always dictate shit. Tell us shit. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You and white people trying to tell us anything when the history's been revealed. I always know. I read Henry Hudson's biography. And to anybody that want to question me, go look it up. Henry Hudson arriving before what's now called the Hudson River in New York. It's now called the Hudson River. Henry Hudson and he worked for the goddamn the Dutch something company. That's who Henry Hudson was working for. And he said when he came to New York, it was black people all over. He said the first night they got, he could hear the people, but he couldn't see them because they was black as the night. The next morning when he saw the people, he's like, yeah, oh my God, there are people right there. And they look like the fucking dirt. And if you go to New York, the sand in New York is very dark. We don't have light-skinned sand in New York. Our sand is dark in New York. Go to New York. Go to Long Island. Go to the beach, nigga. The sand is dark. Soon as that water hit it, all the sand turned red. We don't have white sand in Long Island. We don't have white sand in New York. That's the goddamn fact. We ain't sitting here gonna let y'all play this game like there was any goddamn red natives or dark. No, that redness, that darkness come from our black skin that look like the same color as the sand. We are the color. We are red. I look at my skin. It's reddish looking. It's not really black, but I'm black per se because my culture is black. That's who I am. Yeah, my skin is red, but my culture is black. I'm a foundational black American. That's who I am. I know spice ham sandwiches. I know niggas eating grilled cheeses. I know niggas eating fucking cinnamon toast. Nigga, we was doing that shit. That was in the hood. That's a shared experience from niggas from the West, the Midwest, into the South, East Coast. That's everything. We all been doing that same shit together. I'm from that generation where you used to go fish. You could go fish and shit. Even in Long Island, you could go fish and you could bring home some food and you could have food at the house. All you need is some cornmeal and some goddamn seasonings. And you done went and caught a bunch of fish and you done brought it home. Now the shit your mom was gonna make tonight, she saved that shit for tomorrow. Now y'all got extra food. That's what I remember. This whole acting like black people ain't never had shit or we ain't never done shit, that's a damn lie. And we never asked anybody for nothing. Because if your mama had a father, she didn't kick your daddy out the house for no welfare because she knew that's what the deal was, to throw your dad out the house. You can't have a man in the house. See, they don't tell that to these other groups. All these other groups can have men right now while they got food stamps. All these Mexicans, all these immigrants, all these people, a man is allowed in the house. Black people, you were told you couldn't have a man in the house. Now, who in the hell put a goddamn spell on you? Cow dog, we eat hot pastrami sandwiches? Hell yeah. We love, that's a Long Island staple. Hot pastrami sandwiches. I eat that shit all the time. Yeah, I want a hot pastrami now. That shit hot with the cheese. Oh, shit, nigga. You got my stomach hurting. I just made ribs and goddamn, I'm about to eat some of that shit, but I'm like, shit. Nigga, we eat hot pastrami. That shit bussin'. Shit, we eat hot pastrami, nigga, with corned beef. Yeah, we have fried bologna sandwiches. That was the shit. I love a fried bologna sandwich. I'll still eat one today. I'll eat a fried bologna sandwich right now today. Shit. Tear that shit up. Bologna ain't nasty as fuck, Navi. That's to you with your uppity ass. Because you had ham. Didn't you have ham or turkey or something? You an uppity nigga. Nobody want to hear what you talking about. You was eating the good meat. You had Oscar Mayer, you said, or some shit. You was eating something you said that you had that was made you better than niggas. Navi, stop playing. You had something. You was talking shit about it. And I was like, nigga, because you was uppity. You was speaking for yourself. We love bologna, nigga. I remember my dad would cut the bologna. It was thick ass slices. But he never cut the slice like, it was never like, for some reason that shit always slanted. So you have one thick side and one skinny side. It was a big ass piece of bologna on that bitch. And that shit wasn't cooked. It was just thrown on there with mayonnaise. That's what my dad made sandwiches. Our lunch. You hate when your dad make lunch. With the red wrap. That's right, cow dog. With the red wrap on that shit. You had to take that shit off before you ate that shit. I hated when my dad made lunch. My mom made lunch. At least lunch was uniform. But then my mom, that bitch, well, y'all make your lunch the night before. She started making niggas make their own lunch, which was cool, which I didn't trip. Because once it was lunch meat and all that, you just had to fight niggas over lunch meat. Yeah, I'm from the trenches. I love bologna. Oh, beef bologna was the best bologna. Let's keep it going. We're gonna get back to that bologna story, but let's get to these stories.
Who run it? 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 Who run it?
And I want to bring the music. I want to make sure there's no music. So let's start it again, but I want to make it play without none of that in there, so we don't get no copyright. But we're gonna play it without no sound. This is in Virginia. This is down here in Virginia. Just letting y'all know. This is Virginia. This is not down South Virginia. This is Middle Virginia. Y'all see that? That's an Indian. That's in the museum in the middle of Virginia. It's called Midlothian. That's what an Indian looked like in Virginia. Just letting y'all see. That's what an Indian in Virginia looked like. That's what the Indians in a tobacco store normally look like. For the people who don't know it and don't understand, that's what an Indian looked like in Virginia. Just want y'all to know. Shout out to Jesse Paris in the house. So just letting the family know that's what an Indian looked like in Virginia. I went to that same museum. I saw that same Indian. Right, Pinky. That's what I'm trying to say. That's one of us. But people who don't know that is one of us. But niggas who don't get, that's right here in Virginia. You can go to Midlothian, Virginia. You can see that shit. It's a big ass museum. They got big ass chains broken outside that shit. They show like black hands breaking a chain before you go into the museum. You go in the museum and shit. And it's white people in that museum. And they show you that all black people wasn't from fucking no slave ships. They tell you that. That's the first thing you learn when you come in there. Is that, oh, all the black people, yeah, they were already here. That's the old white lady told me that. She was like, yeah. She was there. I knew it. I knew it already in my heart. But she decided to let me know, like, yeah, you know, black people was already here in Virginia. And I was showing people, I like all this shit. It was black people, we was already fucking here. All this whole made up that a bunch of niggas came from Africa and became some great African niggas. That's cap. Why didn't Africans keep up with us right now? Why can't y'all show me or point to me an African doing anything similar that foundational black Americans are doing before we're doing it? You can't show me nothing because they're doing everything we did in the 90s right now. They're like, you know, literally just like following our old 90s template. They don't have anything else. Show me something particular that they're doing before we're already doing it. Because we're doing a lot of things. A lot of fucking things. Right on, Val. That's us. We was already here. Keep telling people that was the original tobacco store fucking Indian right there. You know that, Jesse. We'll wait. They ain't nobody that could tell us that. Trying to tell everybody have this weird thing want to come out with this real run on black people. Well, we gonna run it back on y'all. Y'all not gonna be all out here talking crazy about us when we know our fucking history. I've been down there in Kings George County, Virginia, and seen all them black people down there that live up there at the foot of the hill of goddamn George Washington and Robert E. Lee. I've been there. Ain't no Africans in my family. My aunt all the way back to 1695 right now. And she's like, nephew. She like, nephew, oh my God, I still ain't found one African yet. I told you. We done found a nigga in my family, a nigga who was a furrier. This nigga living like 1695. This nigga going back and forth. This way before America is even a country. This nigga going back to what you know is certain parts of New York and certain parts of Philly. He's going, Philly is not even really real yet. But he's going to that area. He's going to that area. He's going to what's called New York, but it's York, New York, like why, you know, the English shit. It's like he's going out there. He's going between there, Connecticut, York, and then he's going back out, way out in the woods for like long periods of time. And he coming back. This is a black nigga. He's not he's not no fucking African. My aunt is shocked. My aunt is sitting there like, oh my God, like he's just traveling. He's got kids in all these different places. He's going to what is called Virginia now. Because Virginia wasn't even called Virginia when he first going there. Then it becomes Virginia. My aunt is like, oh my God, he's now going back and forth to Virginia, what's called Virginia now. It's the colonies. This ancestor of mine is moving back and forth all around, and my aunt been finding letters from him, all types of shit. He's registered in states that weren't even states. This is my family member. He's not no damn, he's not even in Africa. He's walking around over here catching fur, animal fur. He's walking around just being a furrier. I was like, when she sent me that shit, I was like, this shit is crazy. This nigga is not even like, and he ain't got no ties to nobody. He's got this one white furrier who's a German nigga that they seem to have close ties to. They send letters back and forth to each other. They go meet up and hook up and go hunt furs together, which I thought was interesting, which we knew the Germans had a long history of running over here. The Germans was some of the first white supremacists who got the fuck up out of Europe and would run over here. And these were the Germans who didn't want to try to be like, people were like, wait, what? When people hear me say this, I was like, yeah, it's a lot of these Germans, their pretense when they came here wasn't to try to be like racist. They were trying to get way away from that shit that was going on. They didn't want their families raised under that. I know it sounds crazy to some black people to hear that, but some white people already saw racism coming and they ran and they didn't want to be a part of it. They did. Yeah, Well, no, Trump's people just ran because they were cowards. Trump people were actually cowards. They were losers in Germany. See, Trump's father and them were losers in Germany, and then they came here and they became racist when they got here. But they were just losers. That's what Trump family was. But when they got here, see, they realized that racism was popping here. They realized, like, oh, shit, we could come over here. But most Germans who came over here, the ones who fled out to like Minnesota, you know, Wisconsin, and up to some of them into Alaska, a lot of them were trying to get away from that German shit. They were really trying to hide, and they did not want, and they were trying to save their kids from the war that they knew was coming. They knew that. There's a whole family called the Ottos. They do a show called the Alaska, some like Alaska type show. I forgot what it's called. But the family, their daughter is also the singer Jewel family. And so if you ever listen to some of Jewel music, you know, she's constantly like, you know, anti-war, kind of anti-white supremacist in her music. And so they family is some of the families that ran and fled that shit way over there. They father, they got old videos of their father talking about like, yeah, I ran and I didn't want to become no Nazi. I didn't want to do none of that. So he got a reason why he fled. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Let's our young sister.
Good. You look
her
African.
shit.
But
I
I ain't
love hearing her.
African. I just look African.
Yeah, you look African.
Yeah.
Like someone from, Nigeria, Ghana.
She be gaming
Nah.
too.
I'm from North Carolina, but I live down here in Miami.
How long have you been living in Miami?
It's the same as her name.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a personal trainer and I'm a party promoter.
They try to call
also a
this brother
content creator.
African.
I want to know, what is the obsession with a lot of African and people of Caribbean descent telling Black Americans that we look Caribbean, that we look African, that we look West African, or
I
East
like to
African,
produce
or
some of our
South
young
African.
people.
It's never North African, though.
I want her to excel.
But what is the obsession with y'all trying to tell us what we look like? Do y'all see us going around telling y'all look Cherokee? Y'all look, Choctaw? Y'all look Gullah
Get it right,
Geechee? Y'all look Seminole? No, we don't do that. Just because someone looks like you, don't mean that you can determine or dictate what they are and who they are. This obsession that y'all have with trying to tell a Black American what they look like, we don't look like a Nigerian. We don't look like a Ghanaian. We look like a Black American. Black Americans come in every shape, size, color, whatever you name it. We can be the lightest of the light and the darkest of the dark. It does not matter. We can have the biggest noses, the smallest noses, the biggest lips, the littlest lips. It does not matter. We have a distinct look. We look like the Aboriginal Australians, but we don't go around saying that we're Aboriginal Australians. We look like Melanesians and people of Pacific Islanders, but y'all don't see us going around saying that we're Pacific Islanders or Melanesian. Because if Black Americans went around telling Africans what they look like, and it's not their people and who they are and the ethnic group that they're from, y'all are gonna flip, Caribbeans included. Why do y'all feel so entitled to telling Black Americans what they look like and where they come from? Like, I really want this question answered.
Stay on topic, girl.
Because nobody unalived and put y'all in charge of in dictating who is who and what is what. It's crazy and it's weird. And it's only y'all that do that. Any other time we come in contact with a original Asian, a melanated Asian, anything
I get
else,
$3,200
they don't do that.
between my 7 children in child support. I separate at least $500 and use that. I get $3,200 between my 7 children in child support. I separate at least $500 and use that for them. The rest is for me.
Girl, what?
Y'all hear
That's
this?
a damn shame that these kids' mama is taking from
Y'all
them.
hear this?
In order for me to be the best version of myself for my children, I have to put myself first. So once again, please tell me what I'm doing wrong. Apparently, using my child support on myself is wrong. So what am I supposed to use my child support on?
This is exactly why they should make a law.
Did y'all hear this, bitch?
Go to jail for misuse of child support.
Right. Exactly.
As long as my 7 kids are taken care of, it doesn't matter what I use my child support for. I don't know why people care that I go do my nails, that I go do my hair, that I go to the spa, that I go on vacations with my child support
7
money.
kids.
It doesn't matter. My kids are taken care of.
You need to go on a job interview and stop depending on your kids to take care of you and give you all of this extra stuff. That don't make no goddamn sense.
So who cares if I splurge on myself? Me going to the spa, going on vacation, it helps me with my mental health. It helps me be stress-free.
What?
And that's when I could be the best parent that I could be to my children.
It's crazy that people be having kids just for a check. Am I tripping?
Nah, you not tripping, sis. What I just heard was the craziest shit ever. This bitch, $500, $3,200, $500 for the kid. I don't even know. Girl. Somebody need to call CPS. Because them kids can't be getting, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I'm showing shit because this brother infuriated me when he said that black people are the problem. I want y'all to see all these other problematic people. Because maybe people are not seeing that. Who put the spell on you to make you think that black people are the problem? Because I know this nigga. I'm broadcasting to Facebook right now. I hope the nigga sees it. I don't waste no time normally broadcasting to no damn Facebook. But I'm hoping his dumb ass sees when you're talking about black people are the problem. If you want to be a Republican, nigga, just say, the nigga wouldn't respond when I asked the nigga where his family from. The nigga still ain't respond to that question. So the nigga already suspect to me, because if you can't respond to when I ask you, where are you from? Where's your lineage from, bro? I don't care if you got black looking kids. Them kids look like some type of something. That curly hair. Yeah, she was a damn Hispanic. The hell who you think it looked at that young age got 7 kids? They have 7 kids like rabbits. They breed children like bunny rabbits. I promise y'all. I remember when I lived in an apartment building with Spanish people across from me, that bitch was pregnant every fucking 9 months. I swear to God. I was like, bitch, you pregnant again? She's like, yeah, so sorry. Ain't no so sorry, bitch. How the fuck is you pregnant again? So sorry. Yeah, I want this nigga to, if black people the problem, tell me we're the fucking problem. If not the recipients of the damn problem, is what I want to say to that nigga. You can't show me one point where black people did something to this goddamn country that harmed it. We've always saved the damn country. What are you talking about? You talking about you ain't thought about slavery since. Well, nigga, slavery didn't think about you, nigga. Your buck dancing ass. Talking crazy. Yelling at who? Who you nigga, you better check yourself and stop your importance. The hell are you talking about this? Do you got a spell on you? Yeah. They fuck like rabbits. Fuck like rabbits. Y'all think I'm lying, man. There be so many little motherfucking shoes outside of the motherfucking house. You be like, God damn, how many little shoes is that? They got little shoes like out that bitch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Did y'all see that shit? Them niggas out there trying to fight a fire with the water bags that them niggas was dancing with. Who says there's no water? And I'm trying to use those water to fight the fire. Did y'all? Wait, my brother. We're gonna have our brother Brian Jehovah He's gonna show it. It's the wildest shit I ever like. Africa is fucked up. There's no way I'm going no more. It's no way. It's like, oh yeah, let's go back over there. No. My wife used to love all that shit. Going over there, you know, she liked to go and give stuff to the kids. You know, she would be happy. I hated it. I'm being honest. I'm being an honest nigga. I hated the food. I hated being over there. It was hot. The niggas in the hotel with me. Nigga, you ain't gonna be talking crazy over here. God damn you acting crazy. Stop putting your negative energy on my shit right now, nigga. Now I got Restream doing negative shit. Stop. Tell her, Momo. Snoring to death. They don't like us talking about Roland Martin. I noticed that. They be like, nigga, protect Roland. Because I think Roland is on Restream. Wait, do I got the water video? Oh, hold on. Mad at that. No. Come on, nigga. All they hating ass niggas. All they hating. I don't want that video. They don't want us to show them niggas throwing water bags at a fire. Come on, man. Stop playing around. Niggas. I'm showing you niggas. Come, guys. Damn. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I don't know what Restream is doing. All right, good Lord. You said dancing around in wedding dresses. You know. Quinceañera, nigga. Oh my God. Cal be killing me. Yeah, them damn gypsies. We got them niggas out here. Let's get Roly, y'all. Roly Poly got some words.
Now listen here, you dumbass FBA people. Every damn election, here y'all come with the same shit. Trump ain't doing shit for you. Republicans ain't giving you reparations. Voting rights, Project 2025, HBCUs. Goddamn, what the hell else do you dumbasses want? What are Democrats specifically doing for FBA? I know this motherfucker didn't this punk ass. See, this is the dumbass shit I'm talking about. Y'all don't understand politics. Y'all don't understand elections. But your dumbass got a goddamn opinion about everything. So what's the FBA specific policy? Man, fuck y'all.
Get prepared for Rolly to come out and start cussing at us. And he's got his little rascal outfit on. He gonna come out with his big old lollipop. You goddamn fools! You niggas don't understand nothing. They gonna put you back in chains, nigga. Bleep, 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 bleep. Oh Lord, poor Roly Poly. He gonna come out. Y'all niggas don't understand nothing. Mad at us. One more time. Look at him. They getting that nigga ready. Look, he looks sad at first. Look at that nigga, yo. One more time. You bitch ass nigga. That nigga hate FBA. Yo. What up, my beloved First Lady Pink Parisi and my lovely sister? You know that Georgia shit still fly off. But I want to respect your new shit that you got bopping. Sirius S from Georgia. Y'all know what it is. Love that sister. But Roland, that nigga mad. You goddamn fools. I don't care what but that goddamn video with Tasha K. That bitch. Y'all already said it. She's not, wait. I'm not one of y'all. You trying to figure it out. Nigga, neither one of y'all is one of us. We've been trying to tell you. Hey, I ain't mean to play this nigga. They won't let me get rid of this nigga. Hold on, we're trying to get this nigga out of here. We're trying to get this nigga out of here.
Now listen here, you dumbass FBA people. Every damn election, here y'all come with the same shit. Trump ain't doing shit for you. Republicans ain't giving you reparations.
Get your man. You gotta get your ass out of here.
Now listen here, you dumbass FBA people. Every damn election, here y'all come with the same shit. Trump ain't doing shit for you. Republicans ain't giving you reparations. Right.
Now remember what I used to tell you about the people that they claim that they're Jewish. That these are the people who are actually. This is why nobody wanted them in their country. Remember, these people were floating around in ships for like almost like 2 years before the British decided to say, well, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to invade Palestine and we're going to make Israel. That's what happened. The British invaded Palestine and decided to make it Israel. And they brought all, because nobody wanted these people. Everybody knew these people who you now call the Israelis or the Jews. These were the people who helped the Nazis incarcerate the other people who were in them damn camps. And so not only along, see, most of the people in them camps, they were able to get like fucking like citizenship to places. So they didn't really end up like that. But some of them were kept with those other white people, and they were put on ships, and they were floating around, and they were going to Argentina, United States. Nobody wanted them. Niggas like, nigga, we got enough Jews. I remember in New York already. They sent them niggas off again. And then eventually the British decided, like, well, fuck, it's like 1948. They said, well, we're going to invade fucking Palestine. They invade Palestine. They bring these people on shore and bring them into goddamn over there. You know, that's basically how they built Israel. But if anybody wants to look it up, go on the Nuclear Vault. They have a whole fucking story about it. You just watch it. I don't have to make this shit up. Some people say had people would have took them niggas in, it might have not been an Israel. But it was. And then you had white Jews from America flooding over there to Israel. You had a lot of Jews going there. Once it became established, they weren't going to try to go establish it, but they showed up once the shit was popping. That's what I'm trying to say. And it was the British who started it. And then the goddamn, yeah, they were going to put them in Uganda. That's right, Pinky. They were going to put them in Uganda. That is very factual. They were going to put them in Uganda. But then they decided to, like, fuck it, we right on the border of Palestine. You know, the British realized, like, we had units still from World War II, like, let's just invade, and we're going to make a whole little area. And that's basically what they did. You know what I mean? You can go look that up. It's on the Nuclear Vault. They have all these videos that tell you about how they did shit. Every time they did war, you thought war was like for some shit, just like because they show you on the surface top with war. War was always about something else. Always something else, some real wild shit. Like the Germans were trying to actually do the arcane. They were trying to bring like fucking the netherworld and all types of shit into this world. That's the reality. That's the only reason the other white people rose up against them. It was like, this nigga trying to bring the devil. that's really it. Look at how long they took to fight the other them niggas. Look how long it took. Them niggas was dominating niggas, blowing up other niggas, killing niggas, and nobody said nothing. Then all of a sudden, white people start hearing about, yeah, them niggas trying to bring about the netherworld. All the other white people got reared up. That got them scared. They didn't want to see the devil. Even though it's themselves looking in the damn mirror. But they didn't want that at first. Thank you, my lovely sister. But that's what happened. I mean, people want to be like, oh, yeah, it was just some... Nah, nigga, it's real crazy. Oh, we love that pink shit she got popping. Go check out her shows, Pinky. Very inspiring, very uplifting. Is what we aspire our family to be like. We love that. Black people make shit fly. Y'all don't even really know how fly shit be after black people do shit. Our sister doing the whole pink shit, she make that shit fly. Go look over there at that shit. Tell me y'all don't feel like, yeah, that pink shit fly. Oh, we didn't want to. I don't think we needed to.
Far-right Israeli Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir boasted of new gallows for hanging Palestinians under the country's new death penalty
I was
law.
talking
The
about
site,
that. We
he
ain't
said,
seen it.
would have a viewing area.
Here he is.
יבואו
Look at
קורבנות
him.
העבירה,
He's
כמו
about
בארצות הברית
hanging there.
אגב, שצופים
This is
לאותו
a
רוצח
Israeli
שיוצא
dude.
להורג,
I just
בעזרת
want to,
השם.
I don't really give a damn
וקוראים
about
לו
it,
וגידים.
but I want
The
y'all to
death
know
penalty
who
has
these
been used
people
only
are.
2
Because I
times
don't
in
want no
Israel's
black
history,
people
and not
supporting
since
and being around these type of
1962.
people.
This year, Ben-Gvir led a major effort to broaden the death penalty so it effectively applies to Palestinians convicted of terrorism, but not Israelis. For his birthday, Ben-Gvir received a noose-themed cake. And this is all part of a pre-election push. Last week, Ben-Gvir, who has railed against any ceasefire in Gaza, said Israel should carry out more assassinations in
His
Gaza every
own
day,
people gave
which
him
quickly
a
drew
cake
international
with a
condemnation.
noose on it.
הממשלה, אני חושב שצריך לעשות סיכולים ממוקדים בעזה, כל לילה להוריד 30-40. לא רק אלה שמסכנים אותך באותו רגע. אין, יש שם אנשים שהם לא בני חיים, הם לא צריכים לחיות, הם לא אנשים, גם אני נותן להם מחמאה שאני קורא להם אנשים.
Ben-Gvir has also touted plans for a crocodile-filled moat outside of the Ketziot prison in southern Israel. For now, those plans are on hold because of the risk to the animals. But Ben-Gvir's campaign, along with its inflammatory rhetoric, is not.
This nigga said he gonna get a crocodile moat. These niggas is crazy. Whatever, man. I don't really give a damn. I just want y'all to know, because I don't want nobody black being like, yeah, let's support the fucking Israelis. Fuck them niggas, yo. Let them niggas do their own thing over there. Leave us out of it. And just know, like, we do not support you. All that shit y'all got going on over there, it does not inquire us. What my brother tried to tell y'all about Seneca Village, he gonna try to tell y'all. But yeah, he gonna tell y'all. Word up, nigga.
For all you tethers out there that come from your failed homelands, see, we didn't run. Look what we built.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother.
For all you tethers out there that come from your failed homelands, see, we didn't run.
Nah, wait, hold on. Stop messing with
all
this shit.
you tethers out there that come from your failed homelands, see, we didn't run. Look what we built. Look what we built. You see, they got to destroy our stuff.
Word up.
Look what we built. That was Central Park right there. What you seeing is Seneca Village, where Central Park is right now. That is Seneca Village. Look at what we built. We were farming and everything right up in New York City. That's what we built. That's what my FBA ancestors built. They built that. They didn't run. They didn't flee. They said they told us that we gotta lift ourselves up by our own bootstraps. Well, we did that. We did that. Talking about for all all you tethers, work hard. Look how hard we worked. Look how hard we worked.
That nigga said, for all you tethers. See? That brother ain't mixing words. That nigga said tether. He said, fuck all that mixing the word, nigga. Nah, nigga, them niggas is tethered. There you go. Brother said he was a he said like the spawn of Lavelle Crawford. Oh hell no. Yeah, they robbed us. That's what they did. Anybody who don't know that they robbed us and raped us and did all types of ungodly things to us. I mean, they did a lot of ungodly things to us. Yeah. We're going to get probably up out of here. Oh, of course. That's all it's been. Dumping trash, everything. It's just, people don't really recognize that part, Pinky. Pinky, you recognize it, but a lot of people don't. What we saying with us as foundational Black Americans, all this trash that's being dumped on us, we're now saying, nah, you gotta keep your own trash. That's all we're saying. We ain't hating on nobody. You're just gonna have to keep your own trash. That's all. That's all.
The collaboration. Let's go. I scream fuck y'all before I bust y'all. Don't press your luck, dog. You strictly out of touch, dog. Don't do it. We can take it to the middle of the streets and brawl. Watch them fall, put your back against the wall. Watch them drop. I scream fuck y'all before I bust y'all. Don't press your luck, dog. We really run amok, dog. We can take it to the middle of the streets and brawl. Come on, whoa.
I'm antisocial, hand on the toast, sit up, burn the bread. You looking local, I'm global, heard what the condo said.
Salute.
Clean cut, but the team rough, yeah, the jersey fit.
Nice.
You throwing shade, but you missing, that's a curvy pitch.
Steer right.
I'm a cancer, a disease to the industry.
Oh, sick.
I sleep on the ceiling, the floor is just an enemy.
Get off the ground.
My clip got a banana, I let the monkey peel it.
Bananas.
I'm high as the nosebleeds, I know the junkies feel it.
Woo. Oh no. Doop.
Top of the morning, I'm on it, I own it, condone it.
Hey, hey.
The virus is spreading, the king is beheading opponents.
Yeah.
Syrup sandwiches, nah, we eating the canister.
Eating it.
Damage your amateur stamina, man, I'm a manager.
Big boss, medic. What? Come on.
Don't get it twisted, I'm the beast of the east.
Yeah.
Break bread, nah, dog, I'm breaking your teeth.
Break it.
Let the people off the leash.
Get him.
Drag them to hell.
Leave them dead in the street.
I scream fuck y'all before I bust y'all. Don't press your luck, dog, you strictly out of touch, dog.
Jump do it.
We can take it to the middle of the streets and brawl.
It's over.
Watch them fall, put your back against the wall.
Yeah.
I scream fuck y'all before I bust y'all.
Yeah.
Don't press your luck, dog, we really run amok, y'all.
We wildin'.
We can take it to the middle of the streets and brawl. Watch them fall. Breeze Omega. Let's get it. Dopiness high when I flow with y'all. Big dog status, throw the ball. Trump said build a wall, but who gon' beat it when it all falls down? Gravity sciences, it all comes down. From the bottom, I got crawl up now. Depths of hell want me to ball up now. Late night wolves, hearing the howls. Stomach hungry, I'm hearing the growls. Birds, partridges, fearing they foul. Feathers fast, flash my face, knowing they foul. Cat-like instinct, snake must stand up now. Black Panther blow up, pow. Knowing what I know now makes me want to throw up chow. Foul, how does that can make you cook, brawl, and bake? You 16. I scream fuck y'all before I bust y'all. Don't press your luck, dog. You strictly out of touch, dog. Get back. We can take it to the middle of the streets and brawl.
It's over.
Watch them fall. Put your back against the wall. The collaboration.
A 5-year-old boy clings to his father as they're both detained by ICE in Texas on their way to a soccer match. Video shows the arrest stemming from a vehicle. A 5-year-old boy clings to his father as they're both detained by ICE in Texas on their way to a soccer match. Video shows the arrest stemming from a vehicle stop in Austin, Texas on Sunday. The father and son, who are both undocumented, were on their way to a soccer match, a spokesperson for the family says, when their car was pulled over. They say 5-year-old Liam Tadeo was set to start kindergarten this week. The incident echoes the situation of another 5-year-old named Liam. Liam Caneo Ramos was photographed wearing a blue bunny hat and crying as his father was detained by ICE in Minnesota. That image became a symbol for those opposing the Trump administration's crackdown on illegal immigration. The Department of Homeland Security says the man in this recent incident, Victor Martinez Nieto, entered the country illegally in 2022. They say he was removed earlier this year, but re-entered the country at some point afterwards. DHS says the father and son will remain in custody together, but parents have an option to leave children with a safe person the parents designate. Texas Representative Greg Casar called for the boy's release.
I'm calling for the immediate release of Liam, the immediate release of all of these kids, and for the closure of the Dilley Trailer Prison, because kids should be playing soccer, going to school, living their lives, not being arrested on the streets.
CNN has reached out to the family's lawyer for comment.
Yeah, let them start kindergarten in Mexico. I'm sorry, little nigga. You got to go over there. Your daddy fucked up, nigga. He should have told you the truth. Like, nigga, I'm no legal. I no legal, nigga. They were with me, nigga. They going to jail. For me, it's no problem. For you, big problem. You know, go home, you know, Mexico. Maybe we go there, you don't like it. You become gang member, you don't know. You don't like it. To me, it's okay. I no problem. Right, Caldo. Look at the usual suspects. They're always complaining about the system don't contain their wild ass children that they have. And I don't know if this is a mixed child or something. I don't know. Y'all tell me.
As I explained with my son, his very first time that he stole a car, he was given like a crossword puzzle in 5 hours of household chores. I mean, what is that, honestly? What type of punishment is that? As I explained with my son, his very first time that he stole a car, he was given like a crossword puzzle in 5 hours of household chores. I mean, what is that, honestly? What type of punishment is that?
A Maryland mother frustrated with the state's juvenile justice system believes it keeps failing her troubled son. She first started sounding the alarm 2 years ago. Our Bob Barnard is live outside Montgomery County Courthouse in Rockville with this update. Bob?
Yeah, Homa, there was a hearing today in circuit court here. The young man at the center of this story, once again facing auto theft and for the first time a gun charge. He was ordered held at the state's juvenile detention center in Prince George's County, due back in court early next month. Now, we first met Christine Taylor and her then 13-year-old son 2 years ago. He'd been in and out of trouble, including stealing cars at age 12, suffering from mental health and behavioral challenges. He was sitting with us there on a school day. He is now 15 and facing new charges, including another auto theft and, for the first time, a gun charge. He was one of 2 teens stabbed in an attack outside of Harris Teeter in Clarksburg back in March, a crime that made the news that night. Christine once again telling us she's frustrated by the court system and Maryland's Department of Juvenile Services because she's a mom constantly trying to get her son the help he needs and feels the system keeps failing them.
If you don't do something, if they're just catch and release, there's no lesson being learned. I mean, as I explained with my son, his very first time that he stole a car, he was given like a crossword puzzle in 5 hours of household chores. I mean, what is that, honestly? What type of punishment is that? So if there's no punishment with these kids, they're not going to learn from it. And that's what's happening.
Now, we've reached out to Maryland's Department of Juvenile Services. They told us they would look into some of Christine's complaints, this most recent case here that he's facing, but that it'll take some time, and that likely they'll have to get back to us sometime next week.
Like, look, you're going to have to come put some. You know how I was like when my nigga in Minister Society, my nigga was in acting right? Well, she sent that nigga over to his daddy. And Boys in the Hood. Nigga, you going over there with that nigga. That's how it was. Like, nigga, that's why I'm thinking she had sex with a tether. And that nigga done ran back to Africa or Cuba. Because he could be Cuban. You don't know because he kind of light looking as he got older in that photo, but we couldn't really tell. But girl, you know you fucked some nigga that wasn't shit. And then that ain't shit nigga is coming out. It's called ain't shit niggerism. It just pops out. It's just like, that nigga be like, you be like, this nigga remind me of his father. That's why I was trying to get away from him. But now you done had his offspring. Bitch, you it's like you bitches be dressing the nigga that look like the nigga that you trying to get away from. You got the baby dressed up in the same outfit. Lord, if you don't sit your ass down. Yeah, where the daddy at? We want to know where he at too. That nigga out here, he's got this nigga running around in the streets. You should be wanting to be like, yo, hold on, nigga. Don't be doing shit like this, bro. If you the dad, you need to show up. I'm not just on her back. I'm asking, where the daddy at? I said that from the beginning of the damn story. Where is the fucking daddy at? That nigga need to be here. The fuck is she producing? Because we know she producing ain't shit niggas. So there needs to be a daddy. Go ahead, our good brother Brian Jehovah.
Black Americans, just imagine that could have been us fighting fires with water balloons here in America. Ladies, that could be your husband. Black Americans, just imagine that could have been us fighting fires with water balloons here in America.
Yeah.
Ladies, that could be your husband fighting fires with water balloons. Fellas, that could have been your dad or your uncle fighting fires with water balloons. As a matter of fact, that could have been one of y'all fighting fires with water balloons somewhere. What's wrong with these people in Africa? They talk so bad about Black Americans, how dumb we is, how uneducated we is, and all these other things. But these people are launching water balloons at a fire. Then you know what's crazy about it? They got a whole fire truck sitting out there. So there's no irrigation out there. What happened to all the African engineers and stuff like that? What happened to the most educated Africans? Africans in America, why are y'all not going to Ghana and helping your fellow Africans out there? There's no reason to see a bunch of people throwing water balloons at a fire. Now, maybe you Africans know something I don't know, but I never seen a fire get put out by a water balloon, especially a building that's on fire. Now, maybe if I pop a firecracker or something in the grass and we got 3 water balloons, then we'll throw it at the grass. Yeah, it'll fight a fire. Yeah, it'll put the fire out. But Africans throwing a water balloon at a building that's on fire, what in the fuck that would do? Please tell me. Once
again, family,
why y'all haven't upgraded anything in your homeland, bruh? I'm so thankful that I am a Black American. I am so thankful that my mother and father are not Africans. I am so thankful that I descend from America.
So thankful.
And I don't
we are
descend
thankful,
from Africa.
we are grateful, and we are humble in your service. And we want to say, if you don't got a spell, look at those people around you and ask them who in the hell put a spell around them. You know what it is. It's your brother Breeze Omega that's Breeze. This has been the Sunday Gospel. Shout out to all the family that's been in here. You know what it is. Nothing but love for all of you. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. You know, the Monday mixtape. We'll be here. I hope you have a great one. I'll see y'all then. Until then, much love. I'm out.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy. Grandma hold it down on the porch, barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you won't pay the price. Living in the country living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlets drop, Cadillac convertibles. Lincolns, we cut off the top, the block, we run the streets, we set up shop, it's all gravy, grits and pork chops, we roll tops, hops and barley, man, we see purple like Barney, man, it's funny how on farms there's pigs and chickens, and the streets got pigs and chickens, I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if the shoe fits, wear it, y'all, you know the doggone bar, ain't even scared of y'all, I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall, when I know most of y'all scared to crawl, with the strength of a giant might scale a wall, singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
Yeah, Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know, but I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salems and Camels. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4 wheels, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping. Without my pork rinds, grits, and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under pop like trees and strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate and give it to you. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah.
Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
God, the dead has arisen.